14 December 2020, and I'm joined by Mr. Tinashe Jonas from Ideal Zimbabwe. How are you, sir?
As usual, so privileged, and it's a bit of a long time without talking to you.
Okay, fantastic. And today we want to have a very quick discussion because most of our guests, of the people who listen to us, they're in the rural areas. So we want to put this on WhatsApp. We want to talk about the Beitbridge modernization project. Have you collected any information about it? Do you know what is happening there at the Beitbridge border post?
Yeah, the information is the facility is undergoing an upgrade of plus or minus 4.5 billion rands, which is almost 300 million US dollars. And this is overseen by Zim Borders, a Zim consortium of companies partnering international and South African companies, which is Harit and Remgro, which is an infrastructure development company owned by South African commercial banks and the Rupert family.
Okay, what do you think about that ownership structure of these groups that are going to be running this project? Why these people? What is their interest?
The ownership is not that pleasing because it's not Zimbabwean. It's South African companies, and you know what they call monopoly capital in South Africa. The same people who are dominating the over 60% of the South African economy are the same people who are now getting multi-billion contracts in Zimbabwe on a 17.5-year build, operate, and then transfer agreement. Zimbabweans are out of the biggest projects within their own country. I think it's not that much empowering the locals, citizens. But nonetheless, as we know that our country is going through a lot of financing challenges, it makes sense for foreign companies to come and improve our infrastructure because it's a strategic economic zone. So I think we don't need to be. We need to look into on the positive side because it's high time that we should cut on the slow performance of traffic, both the traffic and goods through the Southern Africa's busiest port of entry.
Okay, given that this project is taking 24 months, do you think they're going to be doing enough? Is there going to be a new bridge? What infrastructure are they putting there in this current project?
First, they are going to improve the communication, information and communication infrastructure, the ICT. Secondly, so that the payment system is going to be automated, meaning there will be only, instead of almost 8 now payments points, they will be reduced to only 2, which is you pay to the Zim Borders and you pay to the so you pay. I mean, it's automated because now you pay to people, and this increases the chances of bribery. Yeah, and then they're also going to have a bridge linking Zimbabwe and South Africa, a commercial bridge. They're also going to build residential units. They're also going to build state-of-the-art scanning machines, so that the inspection of goods or commercial trucks and vehicles will be faster. The terminals are also going to be expanded. For example, the vehicles are going to be separated into buses, into commercial trucks, commercial light vehicles, tourists, to make this separation would increase the efficiency, and we know that so now it can take even 6 days, roughly a week, for a truck to be processed, but they would want to take this down to almost 3 hours. So yeah, it's a massive improvement. I think which can, they say it will increase the volume of business, probably times fivefold.
Okay, I think Mr. Jonasi, you have said enough about this current project. I encourage people to find out more online about the project. Can you briefly take us through what you would do if you were to become president, as you are president of Ideal Zimbabwe? What would you do about the Beitbridge border post, given that it's such an important border post with over $7 billion of goods passing there every year? What would you change? Is what the government is doing now enough, or would you do more?
What the government is doing is great, but obviously there are some things to improve. Like number one, there's a need of opening such a border post, and another, we need to open 2 more border posts to support this, because the Beitbridge is too busy, and there are some Zimbabwean citizens who stay closer to a South African place, probably like maybe 5 kilometers, but they need to travel almost 200 kilometers to the Beitbridge border. So they are always tempted to cross illegally. There's a need of linking a border with Mapungubwe and trans Limpopo frontier to facilitate efficiency, to take away pressure on the main port, which is the Beitbridge. Secondly, there is a need to there's too much, the economy is too informalized. I mean, the lack of employment in the Beitbridge border, Beitbridge as a town, is facilitating illegal activities like this is Maguma who are helping, assisting people to smuggle goods, to cross illegally. There's the need of also, I mean, addressing the general economy of Beitbridge and the country at large, and also accountability. There's a lack of accountability at the border post, which is facilitated by the problem of ZANU-PF to put politics first. So comrades who are in charge of immigration, who are in charge of, who are in position of power, they are abusing their position, their offices. The corruption which is done at Beitbridge border post is done during in the glare of the media, in the glare of travelers, everyone. So corruption is not going to be stopped by this modernization, because still it will be people who are in charge. Corruption is a practice, it's a system. So I think there is a need to generally the whole country for ZANU-PF as a ruling party to stop playing politics and recognize talent, capacity, people who are capable. Currently, they are employing the tactic of cadre deployment. A closer comrade is getting jobs. That is killing Zimbabwe, and they need to change that.
Okay, so Mr. Jonasi, we are going to wrap it up right here today. We want to keep this below 10 minutes. You said there's a need to formalize the economy around Beitbridge, stop corruption, and open another border post closer to Beitbridge, or even 2 new border posts closer to Beitbridge. Is there anything else you want to say before we close?
No, I would say the government is I would want to thank the government for this project, because it's a strategic economic zone. The government is doing good. We should also praise where where it's performing to improve the lives, and because infrastructure development boosts a lot in terms of our economic development agendas. So I would want to praise the government for this modernization project.
Thank you very much, Mr. Jonasi. And I've got good news. Starting on the week of the 20th, we're going to have you every day until the 30th. I'm going to enjoy that period where we're going to be talking to everyone. If you're going to the rural areas, just WhatsApp me. We'll send you the videos that we'll be having with Mr. Jonasi during the period when people are away. We'll be sending these videos on WhatsApp. Thank you very much, Mr. Jonasi. And thank you to everyone who's watching at home. And we'll see you again tomorrow. Cheers.
Thank you so much.